right, I went ahead and started the recording. And
one is the real Marina, one is the ghost of Marina.
Oh, stop. You know what? Y'all don't get enough of that, okay? Now, I done told you that it had to be done, all right? Let me go ahead and shoot out this email reminding folks.
How did you make yours smaller, Shai, to fit all the way in? How did you make yours to fit all the way in the frame like that?
Oh, look at you doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Denisha. How's it going?
Highway?
Mm-hmm. Turn your phone sideways. See?
Yep, there you go. Oh, look at that.
Y'all so silly. Okay. All right, everybody, as you're all coming in, we're going to go ahead and get started in a little bit. I have some gifts to give away, and Denisha has won our very first gift. I have hard copies of book 2, book 4, and book 3. So you can just hit me up on the Facebook and let me know which hard copy you want, and I'll go ahead and send it to you.
I don't even have one.
I got part 1. That's because I bought it.
You know what? I see what kind of thing this is going to be tonight. I see what this is going to be. Y'all not right, and that's okay though. I'll be fine. All right, so we're gonna give everybody.
I don't have. What did I tell y'all? A whole ounce of Act-Right. You should have known that if there was going to be drinking and roasting, I was going to be involved.
Right? I don't even know why I decided.
That is my family sport.
Shai, look, I got our candles lit for us. Look at this. Wait, hold on. I got to take the background off for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me take it off for a second. Hold on. First, do a background.
Mm-hmm.
There goes the candles.
Oh, candles.
Yeah,
I got candles. Let me light my candles.
You know what? This is
not
let me
right.
Get my
funeral attire too. Hold on, let me go get my fascinator.
Okay. If you have not read book 5, then you just don't know that Shai and Marina were characters in the book that were promptly killed. Jesus Christ. And now we're having a funeral with them. Okay. All right. So, damn it, Shai. All right.
Oh,
so we're going to go ahead and get started.
If I would have found some black lace, it would have been over with. I would have had a veil and everything.
I'm not dealing with y'all right now. Y'all just made me sad.
You
okay.
know.
All right, and we're also playing the drinking game where anytime I have to apologize to either the readers or to my good friends Marina and Shai, I have to drink. So let's get started. Before we start, I'd like to say a little prayer to commemorate the souls of those that were lost in the Hellfire War. We are all gathered here today to say goodbye to those who may have left us a little too soon. But with every war, there are sacrifices, and some of us died honorably, and I hope their spirits can get over the fact that they have died, and they can move on from this and stop telling me every time they talk to me how much they wish they were still alive in the books. So with that being said, we have 2 special guests here tonight. We have all the way from hell, Shai August. Hello, Shai. And then all the way from heaven, we have Marina. How's it going, Marina?
I need to be with Shai. I need to be where Shai's at. That's the party.
So they both have some words that they would like to express. And I guess we'll go ahead and let Shai go first since she's all the way down there in hot, hot hell. Go ahead, Shai.
Girl, New Orleans is hot today, so. All right, here are my words. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here on Zoom to get through this thing called COVID, to drink to the fallen, and most importantly, to roast Phoenix for treating us, her loyal baiters and readers, like crash test dummies. Can I say it is hard enough being a Black woman with a superhero complex? I work to make ends meet, create multiple streams of income, find love, raise kids, but that isn't enough. Now I have to eulogize myself. This might be the hardest. Before I eulogize the fictional version of me, first, let me tell you about Phoenix. She treats novel writing like an anime. There are 800 chapters, and all of them end before you can finish eating a Snickers. Phoenix is famous, or should I say infamous, for writing at the last minute. So I'm channeling my inner Phoenix and writing these remarks from 3 minutes in the future. Because deadline? What's a deadline, Phoenix? As Phoenix often says behind the scenes, let me wing it. Future me wants to remind you that she has books coming out every month for the rest of the year, since Queens of Beast series is coming to an end. And finally, to the eulogy I shouldn't have to write, Phoenix promised literary me a happily ever after with Boucher, or as I shall forever call him, Legal Ed Bradley. What can I say about Shai August that hasn't already been said? She was a perennial underdog in life. She used her spite and thirst for blood sports to make her enemies tremble and her family and friends adore her.
Oh,
Long may literary Shai rest in heaven or party in hell. Let me raise a toast to the fallen. We were Hellfire Valley's greatest citizens.
Thank you, Shai, for those wonderful words. All right, Marina, do you have anything you'd like to add?
I only got one line. Just one. And I know I already told y'all, so I don't even know why you acting like it. I died and I ain't never died before y'all. That's it. That's all I got. She killed me. I'm done.
Can I just say, first off, I apologize.
Go ahead.
We should keep a tick mark.
Secondly, you had to die for the story to work, okay? I had to have some people to die. Jesus, okay? You died with honor on the battlefield.
In there that I'd be a sacrificial lamb, though. I mean, when you said, "Oh, I made you a character," you didn't say, "I'm gonna sacrifice you next book."
Exactly.
Damn. If you had warned me ahead of time and said, "You know what, Shai, I'm gonna make you a character,
but you're gonna die,"
but I'm gonna have to knock you loose, I'm gonna be like, "Okay, I'm cool with that."
Nah,
well,
she ain't trying to either one of them.
Find out
but
when
you didn't
everybody
want
else
me for
read
shit.
the book.
No, you didn't want me for nothing.
She tell me neither.
Well, on that note, everybody's mad at me. I guess we can move to the real reason why people are mad. I killed Mama Terrell.
Yes.
Quick thing for those who are in the audience, if you have questions about the books, I'm answering every single question. There is no question that I will not answer tonight.
Hit a hard too, y'all.
So you can go up into the Q&A box and type your question there. You also have the option of being anonymous if that's your thing. All right, so Mama
we want to
Terrell.
know who you are. You don't have no options to be anonymous.
Mama Terrell is dead. Okay, now my mama is very upset with me about this whole thing. So let's talk about that. When we're talking about Mama Terrell, I personally thought everybody could kind of see this coming, that she was going to die, but I feel like that's not the case now after reading my emails. So you explain to me, Marina, get your eye out the damn camera. Can y'all give me your thoughts on why this was such like a big thing?
It was a big thing because no, we did not expect it, damn it. Gonna last all the way to the last book and help the girls figure out what Sophie left for them. And what did you do? You threw it right in front of something, let something burn a big ass hole through her and die. Even though she saved, what was her face? What's her face?
Mariah.
I forgot the damn girl name. Look at it. There you go. Even though she saved her, I would have let you sacrifice Mariah first to keep Mama Terrell.
She's one of the main characters.
You could have let her die.
No, horrible.
You let us die.
I'm saying you really did let us die. I think the main reason that everyone is upset is because they viewed Mama Terrell as the Sophie substitute. Mm-hmm. She was their other grandmother. You know what I mean? And you just killed off Medea.
Right. Kill both the grandmas. Just look at you.
I mean, they now grandparent list.
If you have read any of my books, you know I'm a fan of killing off grandmas, okay? Except for my own. I love my grandma. Grandma, you in here? You in here, Grandma? I love you. All right, so
She's gonna kill you in the next book.
That's not true.
No.
Lady, watch yourself.
Now, Quinn asks, she says, I love that Revy is in a lane of her own. Will she acquire more packs and will Ben finally lock down his mate? Okay, so Revy in the future will not gain more packs. She's had her hands full because she's pregnant. And because of the magic that was used in book 5, her kids are gonna be fucking nuts. So she won't have the time to acquire more packs. Now Ben will lock down his mate. I mean, if you look at the series the way it's going, it's pretty obvious who his mate is gonna be. When we're talking about the last book here, but there's some twists and there's some turns in book 6. So you can kind of get a new story without it feeling like it's the same old thing, if that makes sense. I hope I answered that right, Gwen.
That was a good question.
That was, yep.
Now, I will say the one thing that everybody's been asking me is about Cleopas Boucher. Is Granddaddy Cleopas gonna get his own story? Yeah.
One without me in it. Yeah.
Oh God! I never told you that you were gonna marry him. I never said that. Never said that. Okay, so what happened to the couple from Hotel California? Are they coming out to play? They were about that life. So the couple from Hotel California, they were in book 5. They were helping Mariah gather the souls. Will they play a bigger role in the future? They will in the spinoff of Queens of Beasts. So, rumor alert, there's going to be a few spinoffs of Queens of Beasts. So they will be definitely in that one. And I just reread that story too, and I was like, damn, that story was kind of hot.
So are our ghosts gonna be in book 6?
Huh?
Are our ghosts gonna be in book 6?
You know what? You keep acting like this. Yes. Okay. Yes. If you keep acting like this, yes, they will be in book 6. Oh, and then Quinn also says she needs that reverse harem, Shai.
I'm sorry?
Quinn also wants that reverse harem.
Which reverse harem? I read a lot of them.
That is true. She do write a lot of those.
Which harem? I love a harem. No, but if I'm gonna be in hell and my ghost comes, I need to be the social director.
I'm cool with that.
Like the cruise ship director.
No.
Why not?
No. What is this? How are you guys planning it out like that?
You could bring us back, right? And so she's guiding hers where they're supposed to go in whatever section of hell, and let me guide mine in whatever section of heaven they're supposed to be in. It's here, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Right? Oh, you were a pedophile. Let me show you to the lowest level of hell.
There you go.
Oh,
oh my gosh. Okay, so
you to another level of hell.
Cleopas Boucher, he is getting his book. Will it be the one directly after book 6? Possibly.
What?
Possibly.
Listen,
it really depends on how I feel.
You killed me and then you marry him off right away. You ain't nothing.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so
you ain't worth the paper you printed on.
I told everybody I'm gonna go ahead and give them, some tea about what's happening with these characters afterwards. So when it comes to Queens of Beasts, obviously we have to talk about Adara's crew. And you'll see why in book 6 there is a lot of trouble brewing because her people are bad. So we're going to go ahead and follow each of them, and then eventually we'll get to Cleopas Boucher. So it won't be right away. It'll be like probably towards the end of the year, beginning of next year, that Cleopas gets his own book. So you'll be able to get that story. And then of course I have something with the children of the Queens of Beasts. I already have Creed's story already planned out in my head. Like it's
And
ready
who
to
was
go.
Creed again?
Creed is the little boy who was introduced at the end of the book. He's Ben's son.
Gotcha. Just for clarification.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why are the sex scenes in Hotel California very erotic and like, oh yes, hell yeah, and the Beast sex scenes are PG? The action makes you forget because it's super dope. Just always wondered. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I started out as a romance and erotica author, and I wanted a series that my grandma could read because she couldn't read the other one. So I figured, let me go ahead and do this one, like in a PG sort of way where you could tell they're about to have sex, but I just don't explicitly lay it out. And then with the short stories that go in between, I can go ahead and just like go back to my old thing and be very erotic. Now, will I continue that thread with the spin-offs? I don't know. I guess I'll leave that up to a vote. I don't. Either way is fine for me. What y'all think?
Yeah. Just don't give it to grandma.
I mean, you hear, obviously, grandma know how to have sex.
Hey,
Okay.
my grandma's a good Christian woman.
A woman who had how many children?
Damn kids.
You know what? I don't want to talk about that no more. We're done with that question. Thank you for answering that question. You know what? My grandma's a good Christian woman, and you will not soil the name of Virginia. Okay.
How
Listen,
many kids does Virginia
got?
have?
How many kids?
She got 3.
3. So she had sex at least 3 times.
That is not true.
For procreation purposes, and the rest was just practice. Okay.
Hey.
Exactly. Agree.
Hey. No.
You here?
All right. So go ahead. I'm ignoring you. Y'all go ahead and ask me anything. My grandma's a good Christian woman, and I will not have you soil her good name.
Oh, I wish your granny was here to be like, make it explicit.
Right.
I'm sorry.
All right, so I know that you guys have had some questions about Queens of Beasts, my thought process, all that good stuff. So now's the time. Feel free to go ahead and and break it down for me. I'll answer anything. So go ahead.
I don't believe you.
But go ahead, Marina. Try me.
Nah. Because every time I would ask you, you'd be like, you'll see.
Tonight is a night where I have to tell you the truth. So go ahead.
No, I ain't falling for that. Because then that means I ain't gonna see book 6 till book 6 is out.
That's not true. I was gonna send you some chapters tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What did she say now?
She says that.
You know, she held them on purpose to see how we behaved to decide if we were going to get them chapters or not.
You know, that's not true at all. And yes, Quinn, they do be getting it in. That's why she's pregnant first. That's why Revy is pregnant first. And that's another question someone has said.
She calls the man honey dick. It's
right. That was a given. Honey dick was a given. You knew she was hopping on that every chance she get.
Mm-hmm. Swizzling her teeth stick. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Y'all so funny because everybody swore up and down Adara was pregnant. And I laughed and laughed and laughed. Well,
but the way
finally
that you
realized it was Revy.
wrote it made it seem like all of the sisters were pregnant though. No, because the way that you wrote it with the intro for all of them, you made it seem like they were all pregnant. That's what it was. So I was like, I knew it had to be either Adara or Revy. I just didn't know which one it was because I knew it wasn't one of the younger ones. I knew that for a fact. They're not ready for nothing like that yet.
Well, I will say that within the year, all of them will be pregnant.
Oh, goddamn.
All of them will be pregnant. Oh, that reminds me. I have a surprise for you guys. So, I'm coming out in the next 17 days with a data book for Queens of Beasts. So what a data book is going to be a lot of like behind the scenes information. It'll give you like the Hellfire Valley map and the family tree and like the shit that I thought when I was first starting to write it. Like Adara was never supposed to be the green dragon queen. She was supposed to be blue, but then my cover artist messed up and made her green. I was too lazy to go back and tell her to make it blue. So I just changed. I highlighted. I searched and found like all the blue dragon stuff and changed it to green. Shai, you look so disappointed.
Lord.
Drink. I'm sorry, drink right there.
Yep.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about that at
You
all.
should be.
Like, fuck it.
You should
YOLO,
be.
damn it. YOLO.
That cover is fire, is green. I'm sorry.
But she was supposed to be a blue dragon. And then also, all the sisters were supposed to have magic. They weren't all supposed to be shifters. It was supposed to be just a dragon and a bunch of witches as sisters.
Drink again.
This is the original concept, I'm trying to tell you.
I see. That's why we're making you drink, because that was a terrible concept.
You know what? Don't hurt my heart. Okay. So why are the parents trying to kill their kids? Is it just to get their powers and making hybrid killing machines? Pretty much. Mashal women, and I break this down a little bit further in the data book because people have been asking me about that. The Mashals, the Bouchers, and the August family.
Yes, we're more than human, less than shifter.
Yeah, they're superhuman, and so they get like these special powers that have gone down through their family throughout years, where they're able to kill shifters with their bare hands, and that's why they are not fearful of your lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, that are running around town. So the parents want that power. Now the father, Mashal males don't get that power.
Mm-hmm.
They're just regular humans, and so because they are regular humans, they can't kill a shifter. They are just like me and you. If a fucking dragon came out the sky, what are we gonna do? Die or run? Like, those are pretty much the only options. So the parents really wanted those girls to do a few different things. One was they were going to marry them off to high profile families throughout the world to run those nations. And secondly, they used them while they were little to kill off their enemies. And then thirdly, they were using their DNA to create chimeras. Like Ming was a chimera.
So my friend Ramisha, she loves you. She said Phoenix is going to bring Marina and I back for Ren to sacrifice our souls.
No.
No? Okay.
It was worth a shot, Deb.
That's not happening.
I'm just saying, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth a shot.
No, y'all not coming back.
You know what? I said bring our ghost back, damn it.
Maybe your ghost will make an appearance in the next book.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get no speaking role. Sorry. Ghosts don't be talking. They be, ooh.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
Ghosts talk.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You in danger, girl? Okay, come on now.
No, I know that ghost
you just
talk.
need to go find you a good what you gonna bird.
Look, they talk.
Look,
Marina, how are you on here twice again?
I brought my ghost here, okay? Ghost up.
Ghost up.
I'm not dealing with you. Look, okay. So it is what it is. No, okay. Now, will we see more of the Zodiac family in the upcoming books? Oh, I am so glad you asked that question. And Quinn, I would like for you to pick out one of these 3 hard copies, and I will go ahead and mail it to you. I'll sign and mail it to you. Okay, the Celestials are. I've been waiting to get to these characters. Like I have been so on edge, waiting for book 5 so I can finally introduce these fucking characters. I will say that if it wasn't for Shai, the Celestials would not exist because she made me write in one of her anthologies. And now let me just rewind a little
You
bit.
wrote in all of my anthologies. I made you rewrite.
She went ahead.
I made you make it better.
She went and decided to roast me in the beginning of this, and I want to clear up a few non-truths. Okay, I don't live in an anime. I wish I lived in an anime, but it's not happening. Number one, and then number two, she is right. I do write last minute. So she would tell me about the anthology like months ahead, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And then like a week before it was due, she's like, and don't forget to turn it in. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't have anything written. So I would go ahead and I would write, and that's how I ended up with Taurus and Solstice was because of Shai's anthology for what was that, Mardi Gras. Yeah. So if it wasn't for Shai August, there would be no Celestials. But they will all be in books. You will see them pairing off with certain someones around Hellfire Valley. Some of them will get their own little short stories that I'll probably release out for free on Book Funnel. You guys can go ahead and get those as we subscribe to my newsletter. But yeah, they will get their own stories. I absolutely love the whole celestial thing. And you can already see, like, I'm really focusing on them. In book 5, we were focused on Virgo and Leo, which I don't understand why everybody is super in love with Leo.
There's nothing better than a well-dressed man.
He's an asshole.
You know I like my men 40% asshole, and he's like 45%. He's in the range, girl. Come on now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tall, in a suit, and an asshole. I'm down.
Quinn wants to know. Quinn says since you and Marina got, off, she wants to take your potential mate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, are me and Shai doing a collab soon? I don't know, Shai August, are we?
We should. What should we do?
I don't know. I know me and Marina are doing a fairy tale thing.
Okay, I'm not doing no anime, so.
I really wish you would get on the anime train. Seriously, like
Flamingo Legs, my daughter, loves the anime. And she ruins all of my good Netflix settings, no matter if it's my account or hers. Going download anime and watching it, but like, no, ma'am, we can't. No.
That's another question people have been asking me is like, why the anime closed? The whole book is an anime.
Right.
The whole book is an anime. Seriously, like I got this idea by watching. Let me take you back to 2015. Okay, I'm sitting there. I'm watching. I think I was watching Akame ga Kill because I love that thing, and Adara's based off of that character. And I was like, man, it would be super great if someone wrote a book that was kind of like anime, but with like female leads, and they all had like kick-ass powers. And so at the time, I was only going to do one book, and it was only supposed to be about Adara. And that's why in book 1, when you read it, there's no mention of like Revi up until the very end, because I only wanted to do one book. But then someone, Marina, told me that no, there needs to be another book.
First of all, in my defense, you couldn't just give us one book for that. there was no way that was one book, like at all, in no kind of. Because if it wasn't me, it would have been somebody else asking me for it. So look, just be okay with it being me, okay?
That's why there's 6 or 5 sisters right now. I only wanted one person. And then it's supposed to be a 5-book series, but then Shai told me no, I had to do 6 parts because the war had to be one book.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I said you can't build this war up and then end it in 3 pages. That's what I said.
Agreed.
Said if you're going to do a war and it's going to be the war for Hellfire Valley, you have to make it a real war.
Agreed.
I wanted to combine the war and Ren's book all into one. And I was like, yeah, 40,000 words. I'm done with this. Because I've had this idea in my head since 2015. It's 2020. See, that's the thing. I'm tired of this shit now.
When you shortchange, if you were going to do the war and Ren together, you were going to shortchange the readers for the war that you've been working on for 5 books. And you're also going to shortchange Ren and Ben.
And I would have cussed you out.
And that's the only reason why Cleopas and Mama Terrell got together, because that was not an original thing. That was a last-minute thing.
You can thank me for that, but don't curse me out because she killed off Mama Terrell. It's not my fault.
No, I'm mad at her for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's pause. Why are we so mad about Mama Terrell being killed off? I kill off people all the time.
We told you that.
We already told you. She was the substitute grandma. You killed Madea. You killed Nana. You killed Grammy, whatever you want to call her, Mimi, Nene. You killed her off. That's why.
There were so many death flags I was giving that woman. I could have sworn everybody knew she was gonna die.
And we ignored every last one of them because we was holding on to hope, damn it.
We thought you were giving us a red herring. We really thought you were Jessica Fletcher and us,
don't mention Jessica Fletcher to me. That lady's a serial killer. I am convinced she is murdering all the people in Cabot Cove and wherever else she be going. And yes, I've seen every episode of that show because my mama loves that show. Okay, I grew up watching Jessica Fletcher. Old ass nosy woman. All right. She be killing them folks. I don't care what nobody say. How many kids is Revy carrying right now? Oh God. Okay, so I did say I was gonna tell y'all the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yes, twins.
Oh no, it's got to be triplets or quadruplets.
She's carrying triplets. A boy and 2 girls. All right.
Oh, that's just crazy right there.
And the youngest of the girls, I've already got her name picked out. Okay. And
please don't make her name Honey Dick or some shit like that. I cannot.
So the oldest name is Levy. Okay.
I drove my Chevy to the levee.
Cause you got Rev, Trev, and Lev. Okay.
I'm all about the nomenclature, right? I'm all about it. Like in aftermarket, like Detroit and all of his sisters are named after cities in Michigan, right? I'm good with nomenclature like that. But Rev, Trev, and Lev, ma'am, that's like when I was in middle school, there were triplets named Harry, Larry, and Terry.
That's so original, right?
I know somebody named Harry and Terry.
Can we do better?
I know a set of twins like that though. Harry and Terry.
I knew a set of twins, Patrice and Sharice. But okay, so we have the oldest name is Levy. I don't have the middle one. And then the third one, their name is spelled, and y'all tell me how you think it's pronounced. Saeko.
Seiko.
Yep. It's like Psycho.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's getting her own story.
She's getting her own story. She's gonna be worse than all they asses together.
Every time
they're gonna
with a good side of Mariah in there.
And let me tell you this. Every time I do a poll and I'm like, okay, guys, like, Which sister do you think you are? Not everybody is Nadara, okay? Let's just clear that up right now. Everybody wants to be pretty level-headed, can fly off the chain, but tries to be diplomatic.
Why can't we all be Adara?
Most of y'all are Revy. Let's be real.
I am.
Did you just call me Revy? Dara.
I can admit that.
I'm an Adara. No, ma'am.
You are not no Adara. You more like a Mika. Put him up.
I have not had a fight in, oh God, 22
It's been a long time.
years.
Well, and you don't need to. The way you verbally assassinate them people, you don't need to fight.
I mean, I do plot a lot of murder in my head, but that doesn't mean I actually go out and do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to apologize for insulting me.
No, because you're not Nadara. And I might even talk about you. I'm talking about the readers. I'll put up a poll like, which sister do you think you are? Oh, I'm Adara. No, you're not. You're not. I know you personally in real life. Okay. I know for goddamn sure. You are a Revy. You ain't gonna trick me.
Okay.
All right. Are the birds still distracted by shiny objects? Yes, that is true. They will go ahead and fly in the sky, see something shiny, and go down, catch it, and put it away. It's like their own little secret hoard.
Well, I got a question.
What's your question?
So what, you know what I'm saying, all these celestials and all of this stuff, we're going to see some polyamory in there somewhere?
I haven't decided yet. I think I will with Gemini. Because Gemini, is like a twin, but it's a one person with dual personalities.
I like that.
So they're going to need a mate to help with both of those personalities.
See, you can bring me back.
You're dead now. I'm not bringing you.
Resurrect me.
Jesus is not in this book, okay?
Why not?
You can say Jesus in.
Look, use my middle
Jesus
name.
the necromancer.
Use my middle name, woman.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't use my middle name. No. I don't even like that thing on my birth certificate. No, ma'am.
Wait, what's your middle name?
I will not.
Please?
Hell to the no.
It's just us girls here. You can go ahead and tell me.
You a lie and the truth ain't in you.
Oh, quick announcement. Queens of B6, it will be live tomorrow. You can go ahead and get the pre-order tomorrow. I'm going to be posting the cover. Huh?
You said it's going to be live tomorrow? You mean
the pre-order link?
Oh, okay.
You know I ain't wrote that book yet.
Oh, you out here peddling.
Oh, jeez. You know I ain't wrote that book yet. I don't care. It'll be great, guys. You're going to love it.
Even though we wrote 3 chapters, Shai, and that's it. She going to wait till the 27th.
No, she's probably got I'm going to say good 7 to 10 chapters in.
She's still going to wait till the 27th.
How many you got, Phoenix? 5.
We was right in between.
And it's all prologue. Amy only wrote the first chapter. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lord.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. All right, so the next question is, what's up with the dude that shadows Revy from her pack? Do they have a secret bond? So you're talking about Tank. Tank and Revy are really good friends. He's not like
Tank.
Tank needs his own love story, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with him. He's probably gonna go last. If you have not guessed, you'll see that the betas in every pack or every family are gonna get their own story. So that way you guys can experience them.
Similar with The Shifter Bachelor, the Bachelor series. I'm
And
gonna
I
do
love
all the
it.
alphas and then probably do all the betas.
I'm only doing like 4 of these. Okay, look, you don't need to know about all of them. Some of them suck.
But I'm not on y'all level yet, so I ain't even there yet.
That's not true, Marina.
How
That is
come,
not true.
how come it's not?
You got like a whole bunch of books with a whole bunch of spin-offs and a whole bunch of connecting series.
I just like to connect my character. That's all.
I'm
But
trying
the look, no, but the biggest step the
eyebrow just
crossover I
not
did
working.
was my hitter
I
book.
had a little too much vodka.
Yeah, I'm hard to tell. Let me tell you, okay, quick little Phoenix secret. When I drink, I have like this strong urge to take off all my clothes, like the Nelly song. That's why I'll be going
Listen.
out like that.
Listen,
Like,
Big Frida. Don't get no gin in your system and go make somebody your victim. Listen. Not today.
that's why I stay in the house. COVID. All right. So, okay, so with the sixth book, I am gonna write it like in the next like 2 weeks. If you, I know people are like, oh my god, she's gonna rush and write that book. Quick secret, I rushed and wrote all of them. So if you like the other ones, you're
Oh,
gonna
y'all
like this
thought that
one.
roast was a joke?
Right. That was the truth, y'all.
Oh Jesus! But
Every
yeah, so
day for the next 3 weeks, Marina and I go get some
Like
chapters.
she could tell you that whole week before book 5 came out, I text her and inbox
every day.
her and was like, "You better be writing." And I sent the little eyeballs in the text messages and everything. Like, what are you doing? You better be writing.
Alexa, mute Marina.
She ain't shit.
At all.
I was not ready. And she was so expectant. And I was like, I didn't do shit but watch anime all day. Oops. But here's the thing. I work best under pressure. So I am going to go ahead and get this book done. I do have excerpts that I have an excerpt I'm going to email everybody after this is over. You guys read it. It was Ren when she was 7 with her and her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And now that right there is one thing I can't wait for you guys to see. People have been asking me to write like a prologue to this whole series with Miyoko and John and how they hooked up.
I don't even care about them. Can we get Sophie and her old man? That's who I want.
Oh, Sophie and Joey.
Yeah.
I might have to go ahead and get that, like, put that together. Get y'all, get a little Sophie Joey love going on.
Mm-hmm.
Please do.
I have all the children already planned out. And then, like, when it comes to the sisters, this last book is going to be. I think I'm not writing it right now because when I started writing it, I started to cry because it was almost over. Like, the same reason why I didn't write the last book until last minute because I knew Mama Terrell was going to die. And every time I tried to write it, I would start crying.
Yeah, that's the excuse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's real from my heart.
We're gonna let you go with that. We're gonna let you go with that.
That was so real from my heart, guys.
Okay. All right.
You know what? Y'all all right.
Says the woman who killed us.
Perfect comedic timing. Because I was gonna say the same damn thing. Well,
Jesus Christ! I just choked on my vodka. Look, I said I was damn sorry. Okay.
Go ahead, drink it.
All right. So, any questions that you ladies have for me before we go ahead and wrap this up? Y'all just. You maybe got vodka on my glasses now. Jesus.
Vodka on your... Did you
said the woman who killed.
Okay, so I do have questions, and I expect answers.
Oh boy.
Now that you've wrapped up Queens of Beasts and you're moving on, what's the next series?
Okay, the next series is something I've had in my head for the last 2 years, and it's called Nobody's Angel. It is completely different than anything I have ever written, and I'm so excited. It's pretty much like a dark mafia romance, but you can always expect that, little twist I throw in there for you. Let's do this. Picture it, okay? Yes, I'm channeling Sophia from Golden Girls. Okay. Picture it. A young woman, fresh out of college, okay? She was raised by her uncles in the backwoods of Illinois.
I thought she was going to say Bel Air. I mean,
West Philadelphia, born and raised. Playground. No. Okay, so she was raised by her uncle. And they raised
Is this
her up
autobiographical? Is this what you're telling us?
No. I raised my mom and my dad.
Illinois?
Well, most of my stories take place in the Midwest because I love it out here. So she was raised in Illinois by her two uncles. She learned, how to kill people from them. And once her uncles ended up dying, one in a car accident and one from cancer, that's when she learned why they taught her everything. And it's because she is promised to the head of the Italian mob, because her mother was a Cuban mafia princess who ended up dying in childbirth, and they had promised her to the son of the Italian mob. So now they've locked her away in preparation for her marriage, and she is trying to be free. And obviously, her name is Angel, so she is nobody's angel. That's what I'm working on.
That's your next series. What's your next paranormal series?
It's going to be first the Deviant Crew, which is Adara's folks. Then we have the Celestials kind of mixed in here, there, and everywhere. And then I definitely want to do the Second Born. And the Second Born series is the second and third born children of all the Mashal sisters. And I have those characters like right up here, just waiting to come out.
Okay.
Marina, you got any questions for me, boo?
No, just bring me back.
Look, we done talked about this for a month now.
I already shown you that me and my ghost can coexist. Don't you see this here?
No, don't encourage her. Don't encourage this.
That was funny. Perfect comedic timing.
No, unfortunately, you're not coming back. But I appreciate you making the ultimate sacrifice for the freedom of Hellfire Valley.
My heart.
Oh, that was the emptiest platitude I've ever heard.
What? I mean it.
Just push me in a hole and throw some dirt on me.
I gave you a whole memorial service in the book. Marina, Revy was crying over your grave.
Didn't cry now.
Shai, Cleopas was like, I'll take care of your legacy. He put his hands on your tombstone.
He should have put his hands on my body.
You were dead.
I'm just saying.
Look, it's gonna be okay, guys. One day you'll forgive me, and you're more than welcome to kill me off for any of your books. And guess what? I won't demand a virtual funeral. I'll take it with honor.
First of all, my next one is not a shoot 'em up type, so you're gonna have to wait. I promise I'm gonna get you up.
Marina J does have a catalog. Someone at Quindus asked if she had a catalog. She does. She has a lot of books out there.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely check her out. Marina, what's your handles on social media?
On Facebook, I'm Marina Chestnut. On Instagram, I'm Bosswork2020 or Trap House Books. I got all kinds of different handles. I got Facebook pages for everything. I got a readers group, Marina J's Dope Readers. Website.
Where you sell your books, ma'am? That's what they need to
I'm
know.
getting to right now, girl. I'm getting
Say that first. The rest of that shit can wait.
Okay. And the website is traphousebooks.com. All of my books are for sale on there. I have 16 of 18 of my books up there. And then I also have 5 other authors' books for sale on my website, along with our journals. Well, my journal, the Boss Journal, for male and female, 2 different versions. And yeah.
Shai.
I'm Shai August everywhere. You can get my books on Amazon. If you want autographed copies, you can go to my website and get them there, shaiaugust.com, everywhere, social media. But I'm going on a social media hiatus starting June 1st.
No.
Ma'am?
That's not part of our marketing plan, but okay, go ahead. Finish.
We have books coming out? Me, you? Oh, okay.
So I'm waiting on from you to write. Yes.
Well, how do you think I'm gonna write them if I don't get rid of the social media? Okay.
Let me procrastinate.
No, ma'am. So, I have literally a book coming out, a book or a short story coming out every month starting July. So that's why I need June off.
I guess.
Do you want Aftermarket Volume 3? Do you want In Too Deep was going to be in the What the Heart Wants anthology? Do you want Bachelor in the North? Do you want Undercover Bachelor? Do
you know what I want? His name is Alonzo, not my Alonzo from my books. She had a different Alonzo who I am in love with.
She don't get what she wants. She killed her.
Hey, don't be no hater.
She gets this much peak of Alonzo in every book, and she can't stand it. So every time I write an Alonzo chapter, I send it to her, and she be like, "Is there going to be more?" Nope, not until next book. She knows Alonzo is getting the long torture. He's got a Sisyphean task.
Jesus Christ, I love that character. He's just.
And wait a minute. You mad everybody likes Leo? And he's 40% asshole, but Alonzo is 66% asshole. And you
love him because he's trying his best. He's trying to change. So I have some questions for the both of y'all.
Oh, hell.
Oh, God. I didn't know there was going to be a Q&A. I thought
there is. I made it up right now. Okay, so if you could pick any one of your books for readers to read right now, or drop everything, go read it right now, which one of your books would it be, Marina?
That Devil Wears Dog Tags.
That was good.
That's the very first one that I always recommend everybody to read because it shows my transparency. And it also, tells a lot about me. So then when people start reading everything else that I write, they kind of understand where some of the animosity in the books come from. Because in order to write what I write, you got to have some type of animosity somewhere. And you read what I wrote.
That's good. That was a good book. That was like a really good book. Very gripping. Y'all should definitely go get that one. That was, oh my gosh.
What was the name of that book one more time?
Devil Wears Dog Tags.
Oh.
All right, Shai, same question. If you could choose any one of your books right now, or short stories, or between the numbers, for anyone to read right now, which one would it be?
It just depends on their mood, because like if they got some liquor in their system, they might need to go read Social Aid and Pleasure. Uh, and if they really got some liquor in their system, they need to go read Bachelorette and Heat, which is
That was hot. I was like, oh my. Go away, son. Mommy's reading.
That lets me know what to be reading next. I love that.
You got it. You already got it.
I know it's on my shelf. I'm looking at it right now.
Girl, it's hot. I think it's like one of my hottest things I've ever written. It's Bachelorette and Heat and Social Aid and Pleasure right there together.
Yeah, sit there with your candle, fan yourself. Like, oh Lord. Why can't this be my life? Jesus.
And if they want to just start in my world, the first book is the Shifter Bachelor. That's the intro to everything. All the books connect back to that book. So book 1 is the Shifter Bachelor.
Okay, I have a question, and I don't think it's asked enough of most authors. If they're out of all the characters you've ever read, okay, and it cannot be one of your own.
Okay.
Which one do you wish you would have created?
Oh, no lie. I just read this book. My friend has an ongoing saga called the Holland Family Saga. And the main character, well, one of the main characters, her name is Naomi Holland. She's the head of this family. And over a series of 13 books, he has told everything about her family, like her history and everything from the time she was like 10 years old all the way up until now she's like almost 60.
Oh, wow.
And the shit that she's been through and the way that he's written her story, I was like, yo, I wish I would have done that.
That's such a good feeling. So it's like like an author has done their job when you're like, damn, I wish I would have wrote that.
Yeah.
There's this book called Where There's Smoke. Okay, it's an older book. I read that book when I first started writing, and I was like, man, I really wish I could write like that. Like that is still, I think it's by a lady named Tara Little. That is such like a good book. The premise is a recovered crackhead. Okay, she has a son. And he's 16 now, and he's getting in a lot of trouble. And she doesn't know what to do with him, so she reaches out to his father, who was her former dealer. And he never knew that one night that she traded sex for crack, she got pregnant. And so it's like a love story and like a redemption story and like a family saga. Like, oh my God, that book is so good. God damn. Huh?
Send me the name of that in my inbox.
Okay, yeah, I'll email it. I'll send it to you right now. It's called Where There's Smoke. Shai, same question. What character do you wish you would have created?
I don't know if y'all read her, but she passed away a few years ago. Her name's L.A. Banks.
Yes, the vampire. Yes.
Denali and Carlos. Oh my God, Carlos is always going to be top 5 book boyfriends of all time. And I don't even like vampires, but like, I love me some Carlos.
Send me the name of that one too.
Yeah.
So my last question is, out of your peers, whose story do you wish you would have written?
Oh, out of my peers.
Now, I go first. I will say, I wish I would have written Lexi's book.
A Killing Moon and A Hunter's Moon? Okay.
I wish I had, like, the patience, okay, let me just say, to sit there and be like, I'm going to spell out every detail of this world. Me, I'm like, bitch, it was sunny. And we went on a walk. Let's just like, It was sunny. The sky was indigo. There's a whole lot going on. But outside of the paranormal world, I would say in terms of romance, the author I wish I could write books like is Zuri Day. Zuri Day makes me want to just like quit. She makes me want to quit writing. She's so good. And if we're talking about street lit, I've only written one street lit series, which the readers were like, it ain't really street lit, but you know, it was in that category, so whatever. I don't know.
Normal.
I would say it would be a toss up between Marina's tension and then like Ashley and Jaquavius is like like the rawness of it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
That's tough.
Shy, same question.
Okay. All right. In paranormal, I'm gonna say it's a toss up between Jessica Cage and Indy Jones.
Yes.
I love Indy's level of detail. I too get a little impatient. I mean, I try to be expansive, but like she goes 2 levels deeper than, you know, I do. She has a subterranean basement of stuff that I can't touch.
That's true.
And then I love Jessica's use of mythology. This whole I started reading, and you know, I don't normally read the genre that I'm writing, but I started reading her Den Rebellion series, and I can't stop reading it. I'm like, oh my god, I can't stop. And I'm trying to, but not, because I keep telling you, I mean,
and that's why you're taking June off, because you've been reading this series. Where's Jessica? Let me text her.
Shut up. Non-paranormal. I'm part of the, you know, the Romance Writers of America, and here in New Orleans, the chapter is the SOLA chapter, Southern Louisiana chapter of RWA, and one of my good buddies is Farrah Roshan, and
I love her.
She she does such intimate character portraits of people as they're falling in love, and I mean they're just like regular schmegular people, you know, but you're like, oh.
Like those brothers that she wrote about, those 3 brothers, I was like, I love them. Heal me, rescue me, do this to me. Yes, do it to me. Maria just choked on her drink.
And then, you know, my literary idol is Octavia Butler. So anything that Octavia Butler wrote, I would love to be able to write something that is just as prolific and as profound. Because
well, Quinn says that Camp Pounce is her favorite.
Oh, thank you, Quinn.
That was another hot one in the winter time.
Y'all do love these reverse harems. At one point, I'm just gonna have to stop writing, you know, one-on-one and just everything being reverse harems, because that's how y'all react.
Marina.
Okay, so you guys know, like, I'm all about a strong male character. If a lot of people read my books, I've always liked strong male characters, but I also like strong female characters too. And I've read maybe a handful of people that can give me both the strong male and the strong female. Like Shy, I haven't read yours yet, so I'm pretty sure I could throw you in that category though. But I know all the Phoenix books. I've read every last book of hers, and she's always got the strong characters on both sides. Another person that I admire that does that is Miss Candace. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her, but her, like, the shift in her writing and the growth in her writing, like, it went from, let me talk about the dope boys and the girls who love them, to let me talk about the dope boys who now want families, and they got these strong ass women who's not letting them get away with stuff. And like, it was like one of those things.
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying, like those types of books. And then Nako too. I don't know if you guys know Nako. She did the Underworld series, the Connect's Wife. But she like a lot of hers too. So like, if I had to choose, like Dope Phoenix and them two would be the type that, you know what I'm saying, like I wish I could write like y'all.
And my last question for y'all.
Oh Lord.
If you were transported, this is for the audience too. If you were transported into Hellfire Valley, which family would you be a part of?
What family would I be a part of? God damn it. Who was the kitsune? That was
Ren, the last one.
Go ahead and throw me one.
All right, so you're gonna be part of Ren / the Thierry family. Shai, I see you thinking real hard.
I'm gonna be in August. Don't I run like a fight club? Yeah, I run an
You
underground
can't
fight
pick
club.
that one. Pick a different one.
I'll be myself.
Pick a different one. You can't be part of that one.
Oh damn. Okay. So because you say I'm not her, I'm gonna be in Adara's family.
Goodness. Okay. That's fine.
But I don't understand why I can't be Shai August because I run a fight club. I used to date a boxer. He was 6'7". He was really chocolate. He was well built.
And you see how I put you in that environment and I didn't even know that. I just felt it in my heart that you would do well over there.
I used to date a boxer and I would go to his matches, but the only thing he couldn't keep it in his pants.
Oh. That's why you gotta chop that sucker off. Then you gotta worry about that no more.
That would have been a waste.
Oh man.
If I was to be transported into there, I think I would fit in best with Revy's family.
Yeah.
Views a little off.
I think that we would get along amazingly.
Okay. So let's switch it.
Howl at Mother Moon.
If you got transported to one of our books or in one of our worlds, what family would you want to be a part of?
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
And you can't say Alonzo.
Why not? Damn.
No.
I was gonna say that too.
You wanted to be a dragon in Dragon Conclave. Mm-hmm.
I do want to be, like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire. Okay, I'm trying.
She talks about Alonzo, y'all. She talks about Alonzo in such lurid terms that I had already tried to pick the model that I was going to use. She's like, no, he's not hot enough. So I have to go and reevaluate the model that I'm going to use for the cover for Alonzo's book.
Okay. If I had to be part of anyone besides Alonzo, I honestly be part of those Cupid sisters, okay? Because they seem like they're having a fucking good time over there, okay? And then
one of them is doing your man.
I want Cupid to be my dad. Like I feel like he's a whole lot of fun. And then for Marina, okay. So I absolutely, I have the cover here on my phone too. So I can show y'all. Let me see. Hopefully y'all can see it. That's the series I want to be part of. I want a love story, Marina. Okay? Damn it, I want to fall in love.
Well, see, you could have got you a love story, but you killed me. So, I mean...
I want to be a part of it. And then when Shai, when you put up the Cupid sisters their own book, because they're in every book.
What?
They're in every damn book, so I can't pick one cover because they're in every.
The sisters Love Jones are going to get their own series.
Okay, I'm happy.
So Alonzo in Persephone's book, because eventually they'll end up together, will be
the very last book in the series. She said to punish me.
The last book in the the Shifter Bachelor series, and the first book for the Sister Jones is the Sisters Love Jones series. And then I'll try and hook up Hera and Athena.
Oh, I know how I'm gonna kill you in my book. I'm sorry, Shai. I just cut you off right here. I know how I'm gonna kill you. You want a love story? I'm gonna give you a love story, but you ain't finna have it for long. I'm gonna give your ass cancer and everything.
Shit! That's okay. I'll die in love. And then, what I have planned out next, like I said, we got the Deviant Crew. So the first book in that series is Anarchy. Anarchy is our resident vulture, and she's having some troubles because she ran away from an arranged marriage. So it's gonna be Anarchy, and then is
Is
Anarchy
the one who walks around naked the whole time?
Yes.
You should put her with Gemini.
That could work. Gemini needs two mates.
Okay, but let her be the first one.
Let me see what I'm gonna do with that one. I haven't figured out who she's gonna get with, but I got Anarchy, then we got Savage, we got Killer, we got Mayhem, we got Calamity, and then we have
Oh, I love Calamity. Have fun.
Calamity Jane. He's a man, and then we have at the end we have the Shears Patelli. And let me tell you something. A quick note about the
Wait,
Patelli.
you're giving the Patelli brothers their own books?
Yes. Well, some of them. I made the Patelli brothers only because I wanted characters named Rock, Paper, Scissors.
I figured that.
That's the only reason why I made it.
I figured that. I was like, rock, paper, really?
I thought it would be funny.
It is funny. But I knew you did that shit on purpose. It was like you lost a game to your son and you were like, you know what? I'm going to name some characters Rock, Paper, Scissors. I can see that happening.
That's the whole idea behind that. Nothing too deep. Everybody, it cracks me up because a lot of times critics and readers feel like you have like a deeper meaning to like your writing, but then they get to me and they're like, so why'd you name them Rock, Paper, Shears? Because I thought it would be funny. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that made me laugh so hard. All right, so that's pretty much all we have today. Everybody who attended will be getting a free copy of one of these 3 books. Just make sure you hit me up. Either you can email me at phoenixwilliamsbooks@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on Facebook and give me your address, and I will send these out. I will warn you, because of COVID, the mail is running 2 weeks behind out here where I'm at, because I live in a semi-rural area. So just know that you ain't gonna get it for a while. But I have it. I'm gonna send it, and you'll get those whenever the mailman decides to come around. All right. So thank you all so much for coming, and we will see you all later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.